All right, you guys, we're at week 3. We're going to start by doing alternating lunges with resistance. So all of these exercises are going to have your tubing. All right, you're going to be working your glutes, hamstrings, and your quads. Step out, place that tubing underneath your foot, bring them up so they're comfortable. You're going to have a little bit of tug, resistance. You're going to go straight down and then up. Make sure your spine is straight. The imaginary string is at the top of your head. His knee is not going over his toe. And again, as he comes up, he's going to squeeze his fanny cheeks like he's got gas. Go down, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, and up. Modification, just take the tubing out. Form still applies, straight down and back up, down and back up. And then you're going to switch legs. Great, pull that up, get some resistance. Form's good, down, squeeze, down, squeeze that fanny. Last time down and back up. Get rid of the tubing. Modification. Straight down. Looks good. Good job. Now we're going to do a chest press. So again, you've got that tubing that you're going to put in the door. You're going to place that tubing so it's parallel to your nipple, your chest. Okay. It's going to turn around. You're working your chest and you're working your triceps. Your chest is your primary muscle group, and then your triceps will assist. Standing up straight. Again, that string is on the crown of your head. It's so important, you guys, to stabilize your spine. Press and then release. Squeeze that chest. Again, you guys, we must increase our bust. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. That's what you're doing. Creating your pecs, stronger chest muscles, and your tricep. As you can see, his triceps right there help. And this last one. Great job. And again, if you want to modify, you're going to just drop down in the color of your tubing. All right, now we're going to go into the squats with a resistance band. Spine is straight. You're working your glutes, quadriceps, hamstring. Fanny, front of the legs, back of the legs. You're going to place the tubing underneath both feet. Your feet are hip width apart. Toes go forward. Bring the bands up so you get some play. Squat back and up. Again, you're going to work on your breathing. So inhale, exhale. Good. His knees are not going over his toe. He's setting back and then back up. And that band is what's going to make it hurt a little bit more. And if this color of band is too hard for you, remember, you have the bands because they're different thickness and strengths. So find out which one works for you. You want to challenge yourself? Go up on color. There you go. Okay, now we're going to do standing back rows with the resistance band. He's going to place the tubing in the door parallel to his shoulder because you're going to be working the part of the back from the neck to the shoulder blades and back down. It's like a diamond shape. And your shoulder blades, the muscle between the neck and the shoulder blade, is called a rhomboid. So he's going to pull the tubing to the back. Pull. See how his shoulder blades almost come together? I call that kissing. Your shoulder blades are going to kiss right there and then release. Kiss and release. His spine straight, that imaginary strings on the crown of his head. Support that spine. Safety. Last time, squeeze, kiss, and release. Good job. Now we're going into the shoulder press. The tubing goes underneath the feet. Feet are hip width apart. Spine's in neutral. String. You're going to bring the tubing up so you get some resistance, some play. And you're going to press straight up. You're working your shoulder. There are 3 sides to your shoulder, front, back, and middle. You're working the top of your shoulder. You're squeezing here at the top and then releasing. Exhale, inhale, don't forget to breathe. Now with the shoulder press, you guys, you may want to use a lighter tubing because these little muscles, and I don't mean little as in size, I mean they're just a smaller muscle group to work, and it's harder to get them, or it's not harder to get them. A little weight will go a long way. Last one, and release. Good job. Okay, now we're doing bicep curls. Pick whatever color of tubing that you want, what works for you. Place the tubing underneath your feet. Feet are hip width apart. Then you're going to bring your fists up to an L shape, squeezing your bicep. Glue your elbows to the sides of your body, to your rib cage, and squeeze up. Spines in neutral, nice and supported. Heads up, and squeezing the bicep right there. Last one, and release. Modification. Pick a tubing. All right, now we're going to go to the standing oblique rotation. You've got your tubing, you put it in the door, and you want to make sure that the tubing is parallel to about your belly button. You're going to be working the sides of your abdominal region, your obliques. Make sure when you come back that you've got some play, and then just rotate side to side. Good. Side. Release. And you should be able to feel it on the side. Good job. Last one. Each side. There you go. Okay, now we're going to work your abdominals, and these are called hip raises. His palms are on the floor because you will need to use your arms for support and balance. You bring your legs straight up, and what you're going to do is think of that taco again, you guys. Your abdominals go from your rib cage to your pubic bone. So you're going to bring your pubic bone only up into the ceiling, and as you do that, your hip will rise up and then down, up and then down. And if you can, do this as slow as possible so you're not rocking and you're going straight up. Your pubic bone goes up and then you release. And again, you're going to have to put your arms on the floor for balance and assistance. There you go.